Now, I mean, it's opened my eyes. Like, it can happen to anybody.
That father and business owner in the metro leaves his baby in the car for 2 hours. He's calling what happened next a miracle. Now, he is charged with misdemeanor child endangerment. I'm Lauren Halifax.
I'm John Holt, but he says fine. He's just glad his daughter's alive. Fox 4's Sheree Honeycutt sat down with him today. She joins us now with a story you'll see only on 4. Sheree.
John and Lauren, Steve Shrivasai tells me he never thought it would happen to him. Even though he's charged with leaving his daughter in the car, he wanted to share his story and make sure other parents know it can happen to you.
She's like the air I breathe. Absolutely incredible kid. I have never thought in a million years I'd be so lucky to create something like her.
Steve Shrivasai never thought he would be a father, but when Elise came into his life, he says everything changed.
I can't even describe how lucky I am to have her in my life. It's just changed my world.
But on July 19th, he almost lost her. Police say Shrivasai left his 11-month-old daughter in his car outside the Thai restaurant he owns. He says Elise fell asleep in the back seat. He was talking with his mom and got distracted and forgot she was there.
I completely forgot. You know, you forget carrots, you forget noodles, you just don't forget your daughter. And I completely forgot. Oblivious.
He came out to run an errand 2 hours later and realized what had happened.
When I get to the car and I hear gasps of air. I hear my daughter breathing, barely breathing. And I just screamed because I knew at that moment, I yelled. I knew at that moment my daughter was in the car.
That day, highs were in the low 90s with a heat index of 104. Fox 4's Mike Thompson says it could have been around 120 degrees in the car. Shrivasai says he rushed her inside, tried to cool her down, and raced to Children's Mercy.
All of a sudden, she gave me a kick. She kicked, and then she started taking in a little bit of water. It's an absolute miracle. It's an absolute miracle. To this day, I don't understand how she survived.
Shrivasai says doctors told him Elisa's body temperature was 107. He was arrested at the hospital and released the next day.
Until this day, I still can't sleep at night because I always think about the pain and the suffering that she was going through for those 2 hours.
Shrivasai doesn't know what the court system holds for him, but he says he's ready to take responsibility.
I don't care if I go to jail for 30 days, a year, 30 years. There's already a victory, and that's my daughter being alive.
Shrivasai is charged with second-degree endangering the welfare of a child. He's scheduled to be arraigned tomorrow morning in Jackson County Court. Elise is currently living with her mother and celebrated her first birthday on Tuesday. Sheree Honeycutt, Fox 4 News.